ready to sew a swing abaya. Um, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it on camera so that y'all can be with me while I'm sewing it, and I won't have to edit it or anything like that. So I have my fabric and it's laid out. I have my fabric all laid out or whatever. And I'm just gonna like talk before anybody come on. I had started this a little while ago, but somebody had called me and then I went mute. So I'm gonna talk before anyone even joins because I'm gonna leave the live up so that people can follow along, inshallah. So I have my fabric already laid out on the floor, and I have my garment that I'm using as a pattern right here, and I'm just going to match it up to the fabric that's on the floor. I'm going to match it up to the fabric that's on the floor, and we want to make sure that we're not wasting our fabric, which I feel like I could have taken some of this off, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be no way to get around it. And so let's just see what we got going on here. What we got going on here. So I'm gonna do a little flip camera so I can show y'all how the swing garments are supposed to be laid out. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. So I feel like this part of the garment is too long, and this the part Treasure, she said she didn't want it that long. So I'm gonna cut a little bit of this off. So I'll do it like this and just cut this piece off. And then before I hem it, I'm gonna just let her try it on. So that way she could tell me how long she want it. Alright, y'all. So I got my handy dandy scissors. And oh, I was supposed to turn this camera around to show y'all this part. Alright, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all the fabric. I probably should turn my light on too. Let me see. Alright, let's see. Let me turn the camera. So you can see how the fabric, it looked like a slice of pizza or something like that. That is a swing. It's more skinny up in the waist part because it's going to draw in at your waist and then it's going to flare out. So that's how, let me see. That is how the garment looks on the floor over top of the fabric. So this garment is going to be flowing, like it's going to be crazy. It's going to look so cute. So let's cut our fabric. So the good thing about when you sewing a swing abaya is that the way how my fabric is, I'm only going to have to sew one line down the side. Hey, I'm only going to have to sew one line down the side. So that's going to be quick. That is going to be quick. So when you cut in your fabric, make sure you are leaving room to hem your garment. You don't want to cut your fabric too short because you won't be able to hem it, and it's going to be like high water. So you want to leave a little bit of room at the bottom of the garment so that you could hem it. And then after I cut this out, walaikum salam. After I cut this out, hey everyone. After I cut this out, I'm gonna show y'all again how it looks, how the fabric looks. It's gonna be so pretty, y'all. This wants to be so pretty. So pretty. Alright, let's see. I know one thing. If I start sewing or like that, I think I'm gonna get me a sewing table. Cause I ain't gonna be all on this floor like this. That's what I'm not finna sew. That's what I'm not finna sew. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Here I come. Just gotta cut this out. So I got the phone all the way over there, so y'all could pretty much see how I'm cutting this. Cause I don't feel like I need to have the phone like all in my face while I'm cutting the fabric. So that's what I'm doing right now. Oh my gosh, I thought I cut my overgarment. Thought I cut it, y'all. Oh, alright. So I'm gonna show y'all how this look after I cut it. I feel like y'all can see it. Let me see. Assalamualaikum. Greetings from Indonesia. 4:37 a.m. Hey girl. Hey Saskia. Walaikum salam. I'm so in the swing right now because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go live and sew this. But if you can't like watch the whole thing, no worries, because I think I'm gonna leave it up. I'm gonna try not to take it down. Normally, like when I'll be going live and I take my lives down, it's because I done said something on the live that I wasn't supposed to say. All right, so the fabric is cut out, and now I'm just gonna pin it down. Pin this bad boy down. So I think I told you before, I don't really use pins, but like sometimes I do. So I'm gonna use the pins to keep my fabric in place. Inshallah. Gotta figure out what we gonna eat for dinner. Cause that time is going to be here soon. So I was sitting here and I was like complaining so much because I got so much stuff to do before Eve. And I'm like, you know what? It's really no sense in me complaining. Like, it's no sense in me complaining. I might as well just get it out the way. Cause who else gonna do it? Who else gonna do it? Treasure not trying to learn how to sew. She should be. But she not. Oh, yo, I'm getting too old. Let me see, do we got thread in our bobbin? Yep, we got thread in our bobbin, so we're good. We're super duper good. Alright, let me get my thread. Let me bring y'all closer to me, because y'all way over there. Y'all way over there. You are good at sewing, like my wife is. Oh, thank you so much. I try. I be trying. I do. I be trying, y'all. I be trying, y'all. Gotta fix my little thing because my hijab is looking crazy. Okay. I'm so thirsty, y'all. I wish I could like move some of this stuff. I don't like to have a lot of stuff around me while I'm sewing. So that is a good rule of thumb. Oh my gosh, y'all, I don't have my glasses. I hope I could fix this because when I'm trying to put your mobile away. What's my mobile? My phone? Child. Don't come on here getting on my nerves, okay? That's what we not gonna do. So I'm about to put the thread in here, y'all. Like, leave me alone. Can I go live from a camera? Yes, I'm so thirsty. So, let's see. Because normally, I would need my glasses for this part. Oh. It looks like I'm gonna need... Oh my gosh. Okay, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So y'all see how I'm oh yes, it was too close. Okay. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, y'all see how it's taking me this long to thread this? Cause I need my glasses. I should have got them. Let me see. Alright, I can never do this. Alright, let's see. Okay. I thought we had it, but we didn't. Okay, if at first you don't succeed. I don't know, y'all. It's probably a no. I think I got it. All right, I got it. Finally, I got it. So, we finna put this overgarment on here real quick. I feel like I forgot to show y'all this after I cut it, but it's cool. Y'all see how I got the pins on the side to keep my fabric in place? Just got the pins along the side. So when you put your fabric on a machine, you want to make sure you don't have your pins too close to the edge because it'll like get jagged in the machine. So yeah. All right, let's see. So we're gonna put the fabric on here and we're gonna use a zigzag stitch because this fabric is stretchy and I like to use a zigzag stitch for stretchy fabric. So you want to step on your foot a couple of times. Just, oh, y'all want to know something? My machine not plugged up. That would be nice. Oh, it is plugged up. I just didn't turn it on. See, I'm tripping. All right, so we gonna step on the machine a couple times. Like, but after you do that, you wanna push this right here. It's called a back stitch. Push that so that your fabric stays in place. And then we're just gonna finish sewing the rest of the garment up top. Like, we're just gonna go. Something just felt like it jumped, y'all. What was that? Something just jumped. Gotta make sure that your fabric don't pucker because, oh gosh, what happened? My thread came out of the needle. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I told y'all in my other video that sometimes the thread just be coming out. I don't know why. I feel like it's because of the whole situation that I got going on with this big thread right here. And it's just not doing what I needed to do. Y'all want to know what I'm about to do? I'm about to make it easier on myself right now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my life so much easier. And I'm going to use a bobbin up top of here instead of using this big thread because it keeps jumping all around. So I'm going to just put this away for right now, and then I'm going to rethread the bobbin again later. So that's what I'm going to do. Ooh. Why does this feel like it's not the right way? All right, we're going to put this up here, and then we just going so like this, like that, like that, and see if the bobbin pops less. I mean, if the thread pops less. So oh my gosh, y'all, I got this in on the first try. Go play with somebody else. Go play with somebody else. Cause my eyes bad, but they ain't that bad. All right, so I told y'all the fabric was like jumping a little bit. And that's just what we don't want to happen. We don't want our fabric jumping like that. We want it to be a clean stitch all the way through. And the reason why I think it was doing that is because that big behind thread is getting on my nerves. It's irking my life. It's irking my life. So let me know in the chat, do any of y'all have plans on learning to sew? Because there are so many benefits of sewing your own garments. So I'm curious if y'all have plans on learning to sew. See, this is so much better now that that big thread is not popping all around. It's so much better. So, Saskia, I use these right here. Normally, these are for, you are very talented, sister. You got skill. I don't have patience for that. Oh my gosh, it's so easy. But the thing is to do it when you're not doing nothing. Like, don't be like part of a hustle and bustle and then trying to sew. Because once you do that, it's like your projects be messing up. But like, when you take your time It's good. So this type of thread right here is normally used to use a serger. So a serger is a machine that got like the 4 threads up top. I do have a serger. I'm gonna show it to y'all one day, but I just don't feel like threading it because for some reason my serger keeps popping, and I'm like, oh my gosh, every time I thread it, and it take like 10 minutes to thread your serger. So these go for a serger, which is why while I'm using it on this machine, it has no place to sit and it just keep flipping and flopping all over the place. So I'm like, all right, I just put this one up here. So this is gonna make my project easier. I don't know why I didn't just do that in the first place. So when you put your garment on a machine, right? This is so important. When you put your garment on a machine, you want to make sure that we are at. You want to make sure like wherever you start the garment, you always keep it alongside this. You don't want to move your garment like this, moving it over or whatever. You want to keep making sure you keep the same amount outside of the seam. So your seam should be straight down. You should have the same amount on the outside of the seam. Don't move your fabric all over around like that, because then your garment is not going to be like, it's not going to be straight, and it's like just going to be weird. So y'all going to see what I'm talking about because I'm going to show y'all. So I'm going to keep my garment straight and I'm going to keep my seam about the same amount. I backstitched, y'all. So make sure y'all always remember to backstitch, because if you don't push this button to backstitch, your whole thread is just gonna come out. So what I was showing y'all was like, I kept the line on the outside of the fabric about the same. You can't even see it that good. You see how it's like the same up here? You don't want to start with your line and then make your line like going all over. Try to keep the same amount after that right there. So we finished the first part of the skirt. Like we finished the first part of the skirt. So I'm gonna take my pins out. Take my pins out, y'all. Take my pins out. And now we just gotta do the top part of the garment. And y'all watch when I put this garment on that mannequin. Y'all gonna be like, wow. Like I'm gonna go get my sewing machine. Matter of fact, tell somebody to buy you a sewing machine for your e-gift. That'd be the perfect e-gift. You could get a sewing machine for like $130. Like, stop playing. Go play with somebody else. Cause what they not gonna be doing this summer is playing with you. Cause you're gonna have all the overgarments that you need. So let me do the top part real fast, y'all. I'm gonna cut the top part out. Sheesh. So this is the rest of my fabric. I'm about to lay this thing down so I can show y'all. This is the rest of my fabric. We want to make sure that we got enough fabric for a Shayla. Yes, tell your husband. Yes, tell your husband to get y'all a sewing machine. Because y'all going to start saving him some money from buying your clothes. And then y'all could be using that for something else. Inshallah. So y'all, one of the most important things about sewing is to make the best of your fabric, right? Make the best use of your fabric. So the way how I just cut that swing, I'm gonna show y'all this. I'm just fixing it so I can show y'all more in detail. I'm gonna bring the camera up and I'm gonna flip it around to show y'all. So the way how I just cut my fabric, you see how it's going in like a circle, right? So this piece of fabric right here, I don't want to waste this. I can use this to make a sleeve, right? So that would be one sleeve. I could probably make two sleeves out of this piece of fabric. And then I could make the shirt part out of this piece of fabric. And then I'll have the rest to play with the Shayla with. So make sure y'all making the most of your fabric. So I'm gonna bring this over here closer so that y'all can see how I'm doing my sleeves or whatever. Oh. So I told y'all that you could do sleeves sewn on already. Y'all think I should do the sleeves sewn on already? Because that'll take up less time, but it'll use more fabric. So I kind of want to make the most of my fabric. So this is the way that the garment is stretching. So I need my sleeve to fold like this so that my sleeve could be stretchy. So you just want to see which way your fabric is stretching, fold your sleeve, and then that way you know when you go to put your arm in your sleeve, it's going to be loose. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want your sleeve to be too tight. And being as though this is for y'all niece, y'all know her arms ain't that long, so I can get two sleeves out of this, inshallah. Inshallah. So the garment that I'm using, the sleeves on that garment is big. And Treasure, she just tried that garment on, and she was like, "I don't want the sleeves that big. The garment is mine." So I always make my sleeves and stuff bigger. You can see like this is the type of sleeve that's on a garment. It's more of a like semi balloon sleeve or something like that. She don't want this. She don't want like none of this at the bottom. She just want a straight sleeve. She don't want none of that extra stuff. So I'm gonna cut the sleeve a little smaller than this one because it's too wide. She don't want it that wide. So what you want to do is you want to lay your sleeve down, right? Lay your sleeve down on top of your fabric. But with how your sleeve is folded, that's where you want to put it at with the fold. So wherever you see the fold at after you fold it, you want to take the folded part of your sleeve and lay it down on top of it. So I'm gonna show y'all that real quick. If y'all, I don't know if y'all know what the heck I'm talking about. So you just, let's see. Y'all, my back camera is broke. That's why everything is fuzzy. So you see how this is a fold? This is also a fold. This is a fold. This is a fold. We're going to cut here, and that's what we're going to sew. That will be our seam. So you got your fold, your fold. We're going to cut the sleeve going along here, and that is the only thing we got to sew. Just one line to make our sleeve. So I'm going to cut the sleeve real fast, y'all. So my son, he was trying to get me some Jamaican food, but he just kept calling me. He was like, "They don't got this, they don't got that." I was like, "Never mind. Like, I don't even want it." So now I gotta figure out what we gonna eat for dinner. Y'all want a hoagie? They probably don't want that. That's the thing. It's like with food, you just get tired of everything after a while. Like, nope, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. So I folded some of the sleeve up so that it won't be too big on her. The length is good, but it was just too wide. So when you cut your sleeve too, you want to make sure that you what's the name? That you leave enough room so you can hem your sleeve. And it's just like that, just like that. And it's just like that, just like that. So we got our first sleeve. Alhamdulillah, we got our first sleeve. Got our first sleeve. And then, who is this? Oh my gosh, this child done took his hair out. Hold on, y'all. Let me open the door for my son.
Video.
I'm on live though. Oh, child, my back is killing me on this floor. Alright, so we got our first sleeve cut. Then we're going to do our second sleeve. And remember how I told y'all to make the best of your fabric. So I'm just trying to find a piece that I can use so I can have a lot for my Shayla, inshallah. I wish she would let me do her a ruffle Shayla, but she ain't gonna let me do that. She is not gonna let me do that. Like the Shayla with like the ruffles at the bottom. I think that would be cute since she's just wearing a swing overgarment. That would be real cute. Real cutesy. I feel like I should just cut the body part out too while I'm down here instead of keep getting up and sitting back down. But I just like, yo, I just be procrastinating. It's like, I know for a fact that the garments are not going to take long to make. It just be like, for me, pulling out the sewing machine, it just be like, I don't feel like doing it. You know what I mean? So like, normally I really, when I say I really only sew during the month of Ramadan, I really only be sewing during the month of Ramadan. So it'll be like, that's the time, because you know Treasure, she be like growing up or whatever. That'll be the times that I really like lock in and make her all her overgarments for the year. Cause I don't be pulling my sewing machine out like that. I gotta make sure I'm not on here looking like my butt and stuff ain't showing. Yeah, I don't be sewing like that. And people be thinking because you like you know how to sew that you just feel like sewing all the time. No. I do not be feeling like that. And here in Philly, you could make a lot of money sewing. I'm sure you probably could. Like if you live in a highly Islamic like populated community and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure that you could do that anywhere. But I know in Philly, the sisters be like coming up off of that, like sewing stuff. So this right here, yes.
We had Chick-fil-A for dinner.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Is your dad gonna feel like wanna go get it?
Let me ask him.
It's not okay. Ours don't come in yet. Okay, loving me 72. Yeah, ours don't come in until 7. Oh my gosh. What is it? Aster? Before you go, is it Aster? So this is the way that is not stretching. This is the way that it is stretching. So I'm gonna fold my garment down this way to make the body part so that it can stretch when she put it on. And this is going to say, this is going to be little, like, that's why I ain't want her to wear this, because the top part of it, it'd be tight. it's only gonna be like this much that I gotta put on here. Let me see. I gotta remember to like flip the camera too to show people. So this is the garment that I'm using again, y'all. So 2D cat hair. The top part of the garment is just gonna be from here to here. It's not a lot of fabric that I gotta cut right here. So I'm just gonna lay my fabric on top of it and just like cut it. Cut, 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 cut. Just gonna cut this out. I'm gonna show y'all again too, so y'all can see what I'm doing. This is just the part that I'm gonna get ready to cut. I'm gonna cut from here and here. This is the neck part. And then I'll sew that together. So this garment, it takes 4 pieces. It's gonna take the body part, 2 sleeves, and the dress. That's all you gotta sew together. That is it, and that is all. That is it, and that is all. I shouldn't let her behind where it is, but it's the only reason I'm doing it is because she never wear other styles or colors. She always wear black. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just let this girl wear this. I'm gonna just let my little baby that's growing up wear this. So y'all, I'm just like really done cutting this piece out. But the thing is, being though she wearing a Shayla, I'm not gonna make the neck that low because you know how sometimes like when you wear Shaylas, they show your neck. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit off, just enough for her to put her head in at the neck part. But I'm not gonna make it that deep, that long down like that. Cause I don't want my girl out there with her neck showing all crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on the machine. I got my sleeves, I got my body part, and now we're about to go back to the sewing machine. I showed y'all how to do sleeves. I showed y'all how to do sleeves like twice or whatever, so I'm not gonna like really go too into detail with sewing the sleeves. And I told y'all too, like when I'm sewing, I don't use pins that often. But if I were you, I would know like I would use pins to like show where I'm gonna stop at for my sleeves. And what I like to do to make sure that the sleeves are matching up perfectly, this is the body part of the garment. This is the sleeve. Of course, this is the part that goes to your underarm. And I just like to match it up right here and then put a pin where the sleeve is gonna go so that I won't forget to leave the arm out for my sleeve. That's a little tip for you guys. So that is where my sleeve is at on that side. So this is where my sleeve is gonna be at on this side as well. And I'll just put the pin on here just so I won't get too crazy and just sew all the way up to my arms. So let's come back down with our machine. And we're gonna put our garment just on the machine like so. When I be telling y'all not to put the pin too close is because it can cause like a jam or a needle break. So now that my pin is already on here and I got it where the presser foot is, I could move this pin out. Oops, I'm trying to get it in a way y'all can see it. I could move the pin out now because my garment is secure, and then just finish sewing like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, this little piece that gotta get sewn. So you start it back stitch to make sure your thread is locked in place. Back stitch to lock the thread in place. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you put this down here, take your needle out, and then back stitch. Back stitch again. So now I gotta sew my sleeves. Let's get these sleeves popping, y'all. We are almost done with this garment. Alhamdulillah, we are almost done. So you wanna make sure that your fabric is like meshed up, and as you can see, it's not. See how this piece done moved around? That's why for beginners it's important to like put your pins in there while your garment is on the floor, because when you pick it up it'll move. But because I'm a little a little seasoned, I'm just gonna fix it, line it up, put it to the machine, and then I'm gonna make sure I'm keeping these together, keeping them side by side, because I don't have pins on here. I don't want to roll it all over the place. So we did our back stitch. Keep your fabric together, and we just want to go down. Don't forget to back stitch. Sleeve is good. You see, like, you can put your arm in the sleeve. It's stretchy. It's good. It's our second sleeve. Second sleeve. Put it to the machine. Back stitch. Keep your fabric together. Yo, this one sleeve, I don't know, it feel a little tight. I feel like when I was talking, I probably didn't go the way of the stretch on that other sleeve. And it feel a little tight. I think I'm gonna do another sleeve real quick. Cause this one feels like it's not really stretching that good. I don't know, but if she could fit it. Treasure! Because if I could fit it, she should be able to fit it. But I don't know. I just don't want it to feel like tight on her when she putting it on. Can you put your arm in this sleeve and see? Because one of them I forgot to go the way of the stretch. But you should still be able to fit it. But I want you to feel both sleeves. And tell me if you want me to just make another one to go the way of the stretch. So one of them is more a little more stretchier than the other one. But if you want me to make another one, I'll make another one. Cause I don't like when my sleeves feel tight like that. What you feel it?
Yeah, but I like this one.
The tight one?
It feels fine.
But the other one filled is it the same size? It's the same size, but it just that one feels tighter because it's not stretching.
Yeah.
So it feel fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So I can leave it like that. Thank you, doll. Thank you, doll. So y'all, now that the sleeves, what?
I ordered a new nose stud.
You did what?
Ordered a new nose stud.
What's that?
An earring, a new nose earring.
Oh, a new nose stud?
Yeah, it's a butterfly. It's gold.
Oh gosh, you wearing that to the Eid?
Yeah, it should come by then.
You still wearing that purse?
The silver one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why did you say, oh God?
Is it big?
No, it's tiny. It's just it's not all those like earrings big. Mine, like, you know how my stud was falling out and I put one in?
Yeah.
And the earring, it wouldn't be like that. It's just,
No, it's not like that.
but it's a butterfly.
So y'all, now that we have our sleeves and everything done, the main thing you want to remember is that when you putting your sleeves on, keep your garment on the wrong side. Keep your garment on the wrong side. Hey, Robin Wiggins. Keep your garment on the wrong side, y'all. Wrong side. The side that you can see the stitching, keep your garment on that side. Keep your sleeves on the right side. The way you will wear them outside is the right side. So keep your sleeves on the right side. You want to make sure you know which part is the wrist and which part goes to the underarm. And you want to put the wrist first inside of your garment. So you want to put your garment in wrist first, right? Inside the garment. So the part where your underarm would go, you would match it up to the part where your under so the two seams are matching. So I'll just put this in. You see it's a circle. I'll just put this in here around it like that. Oops. Can y'all hear me? Because somebody had called me and y'all know. Okay, all right. So what I was saying, well, I'm gonna show y'all again for the other sleeve because my girlfriend was calling me. So always cut your loose threads, y'all. Don't pull them. Just cut them. So we got one sleeve done. And then when we take the sleeve out, you can see that the seams match up. This is where the underarm goes. So it's like this is like your side, your underarm, and then this is the sleeve under your underarm. So you always want to make sure you matching the seams up. So the second sleeve that I'm about to put on, you want to find the hole that your arm goes through, and you want to make sure your fabric is on the bad side, meaning that you can see your stitching is on the bad side, but you want to make sure that your sleeve is on the good side. You don't want to see the stitching on the sleeve. So you want to make sure you find the part that's smaller at the bottom, that is your wrist. You grab your wrist and you put the wrist through the hole first. You put the wrist through the hole first. Then you want to grab where your seam is at, the part that you sewed, because this goes under your arm. You want to grab this part that goes under your arm and just make sure you have your seams matched up, right? So you put your sleeve in there. For beginners, put a pin. Put a pin. Put a pin to match your seams up. You want to make sure that this hole is neat. This is the sleeve. This is the garment, right? You want to make sure that it's neat. Then you put it around this thing. So you just sewing in a complete circle. You want to put it around this thing so that you are sewing in a complete circle. Don't forget the back stitch. Now I can take my pin out because I don't want it to break my needle. So we're going to take the pin out, right? And then we're just going to continue to go around in a circle. For beginners, I would say pin your sleeve around because you don't want your fabric moving all over the place. So until you know what you're really doing, pin your fabric down all the time. You'll know when your sleeve is done because you'll get back to the point where you started. So you'll know when your sleeve is done. So now when you turn the garment back on the right side, see, now you got the top part of your garment. The top part of your garment. So I think I'm gonna get the mannequin real fast, y'all, because this part is a little bit complicated. So I'm gonna get the mannequin. So let me move this chair real fast and try to come closer to y'all. So when you put, child, why is you leaning? When you put your shirt on your mannequin, I like to put my shirt on a mannequin first, but once you really learn this, you won't have to put your shirt on the mannequin. But I'm just gonna try to show y'all different methods to attach the swing part of the garment. See, this is like why I don't like these type of overgarments, because this is how this is gonna fit on my child tight. So this is the swing part of the garment that has to go on here. But, and this is the seam. So this only has one seam. So this is only one line going down the side of the garment. It's only one seam. So you want to make sure that I like to make sure my seam is on the side and not in the back. Because I don't want to be walking and you see like a line going down where my butt is at. So I put my seam on the side instead of the butt part. So an easy way to do this is think of your fabric in terms of what sides go on top of each other, right? So if this is on the good side, when you're pinning, this should be on the good side. So I'm gonna turn this fabric onto the good side, right? This fabric is now on the good side. It's on the good side. But you wanna like put it, this part is tricky, y'all, for swings. So I'm gonna try, I hope I don't lose y'all. So I'm gonna move her arms out the way. So you wanna make sure that your seam matches the seam on her side. So I'm gonna put this with this seam, both seams together. And now I'm gonna pin my garment going around. And this, I'm pinning this around for you guys because I don't really have to. But I'm gonna pin it around for y'all. So I got that on here. What is you doing, girl? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. The one thing too about swings is that it is a lot of fabric. So the thing what you want to make sure is that the circle part of this garment is wrapped all the way around the circle part of here. And it can be a little bit tricky, and like I said, make sure that the sides are good. So I'm trying to put this on here upside down, right? It has to be upside down. So let's just think of this as it's upside down on here. It's upside down. And then we're going to find the seam of our skirt. Just think of that as it's upside down. The skirt is upside down, y'all. Don't forget that. So we're going to find the seam of the skirt and the seam of the shirt and just make sure that they both match up. And that's going to be our first pin, because we want to make sure that that stays together. Now, remember that your skirt is upside down. Now we're just going to come on here and make sure that your skirt is attaching to your shirt all the way around. Okay? All the way around. And also make sure that they line up evenly. You want them to line up evenly. You don't want your shirt to be far down and then your skirt to be way up. Make sure they lining up Nice and neat. They lining up nice and neat. And you see I'm putting this in as if I'm sewing it. I'm not just sticking it in one time like that. I'm putting this in more than one time because this fabric is heavy. Swing garments are really, really heavy. So again, make sure, constantly make sure. This was why I didn't want to do, Walaikum Salam, hey Shakia. This is why I didn't want to do a swing garment on like I didn't want to edit doing a swing garment because it's complicated to explain. So making sure that my fabric is matching up. I'm putting that pin in there as if I'm hand sewing because the fabric is so thick and I don't want it to come out. So putting more pins in here. This the dress is upside down, y'all, too. Remember, if y'all ever make a swing, your dress has to be upside down and the good sides have to be touching. So watch when I put this down, how beautiful the swing is gonna flow. Watch. It's gonna be so pretty. And another good thing about doing this way is that you making sure that the circles are the same size all the way around. When I first started doing swings, my stomach circle used to be big, my skirt circle used to be small, and it just wouldn't like match up when I went to go sew it. But being so you pinning it around first, you gonna know already that the garment is matching up the way how it's supposed to be. We almost done, y'all. And y'all see how I keep lifting this up because I want to make sure they both the same size. Like I don't want this to be down too low. I want them to be the same size. So I'm just rolling up underneath to make sure they match up. Treasure, what your dad say about the food? Almost there, y'all. We almost there.
What you say, Mom?
What your dad say about the food?
He said he doesn't want to go. He said no.
He said no?
Yeah.
So what we gonna eat?
I don't know.
What?
The camera.
What, it's fuzzy?
No, it's just looking at me.
Well, yo, I don't know what we gonna eat. Oh my gosh, what time is it? 6:35. I don't have a clue.
Wait, you feel like going to Chick-fil-A?
He don't want to go to Chick-fil-A. He gotta get his.
Let's see what it'll say.
Huh?
Let's see what it'll say.
Don't ask nobody nothing to see what they gonna say. All right, y'all. I'm done. I can put the garment down now. Look at her. She always falling apart. Y'all know I had her for 10 years. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. All right, I'm about to put it down. Watch how cute. Watch how cute. Ta-da! Y'all see it. Y'all see it.
It's done.
No, I gotta hem it. I gotta do your thing. I gotta sew this on. Gotta sew it on to it. But y'all said though. Y'all see it. And don't play with my girl.
Who, me?
No, my mannequin. See? That's a swing, y'all. That is the swing. So when you lift that up, you just take it off the mannequin and you sew it around in a circle. That's it. You just sew that around in a circle. So the only thing is, I'm not gonna do that part right now because I want to hurry up and do the Shayla, and I am going to do the Shayla while I'm on camera with y'all real quick. The Shayla is my Shayla. Oh, my Shayla. So I'm gonna do the. She's gonna do a overhead Shayla because we don't wrap Shaylas in our. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. I know you don't know how to wrap no Shayla. We don't know how to wrap Shaylas, y'all.
I feel like that would be better than overhead.
What? The Shayla?
Yeah, wrapping it would be better than overhead.
You want to wrap it?
Yes.
And it's going to be coming to loose all day. I'm telling you, Treasure, you know how many times I tried to wear Shaylas and they come out? And you going to be at the E walking around, girl. You better get this over here, Shayla.
Is it going to look nice?
You know how I be having mine when I put it on and it's only the little thing right there and then you wrap the other part around. But you can have both sides long.
Okay.
Or you just want one side long?
One side long.
You just want one side to be like, to come around like that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Teenagers. Not me thinking. And you said it, Treasure said it. What you talking about? About the Shayla part or what Tyree said? My Shayla. That's what you talking about? So I'm gonna try to. I got a Shayla thing like this upstairs. Y'all feel like closing on while I get it? Oh, my Shayla. Child. I'm gonna go get that Shayla thing from upstairs real quick because I got a pattern for it. So I'll be right back. Yo, I was getting nervous because I couldn't even find it. Treasure, come here real fast. But I forgot I had a blue one. So I'm going to just let her try it on. I ain't going to let her get on camera because that girl never, she's just never decent. Go ahead, walk past. Alright, try this on your head and see if you like how this will fit because this would be the one that I would be using. So you put it like this. But what you want it longer to come down?
Isn't it supposed to be at the top like this?
People don't wear their Shaylas like that. But you want it up top like that?
Kinda, I don't know.
So you just want the side longer so you can have more room to play with it.
I don't know. I gotta figure it out.
And plus you got them braids in it, that's why it look like that. So you want it to come like this. This has to be tighter. You want it to come up here?
Yeah, I kind of wanted it like that.
And then you just want it longer to come down here. But you don't have to.
I don't like that. Can I just get a kimono? I don't like it.
Told y'all, she don't like it. Well, can you see? Could you fit my keyboard? That's that color, and I can make a Shayla for me.
What?
The keyboard that I got like that.
Yeah.
See, do you like that one? Go try either one.
Where's it at?
Cause it don't make no sense that it's in my room where my stuff hanging up at. It don't make no sense to have So she don't want the thing, y'all. She don't want it like this. But I'm gonna make this because I just wanna have a Shayla when I wear my color like that. Cause I got one like that too, but it already got the overhead key mark. So it don't make no sense to have two overhead key marks. So I'm gonna make a Shayla. But what you do when you make a Shayla, do y'all want to see me make the Shayla, or y'all just want me to tell you how to do it? Because you would just fold your fabric down like this, leaving one side longer, and then you just put like a little sew. You just sew it right here so that when you put it on your head like this is how I do mine. She was saying she don't like it. So when you put it on your head like this is the only way I could wear Shayla. You put it, oh, I feel like I got a boogie. You put it on your head like this, and then you wrap it something like, huh? Wait, y'all, I messed it up. Wait a minute. Yeah, you could come down. Cause one side, cause I like when the sides are like the same. Child, I be wearing this and it don't be like this. Let me see. It's probably cause I got this colorful thing on, but normally my sides be like matching up more, and then I'll just have it like with my navy blue overgarment. But they be normally like the sides don't be.
Are these the same color?
Yeah, it's the same color.
Can you move her a little bit?
It's just that the lighting.
No, they're not.
Stop playing.
They're
It
not the same
is.
color.
She just want to get on my nerves.
I know, they're not the same color.
That is the same exact color.
Ask your friends. Can you guys tell me are these the same color?
Is this the same color?
You gotta put them up to each other.
They is up to each other. You don't see that that's the same color?
They are not the same color.
Is this the same color, y'all? This is the same exact color. Well, you know what? I'm just going to make you an overhead key mark because I don't got time to be playing with you. They said, yeah, this is the same color.
Fake. Y'all know that's
Do you want your key mark shorter than this?
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to do to Barouge. Showing off that shape.
No, I'm not.
Showing off that shape.
These aren't the same color. That's what I'm saying.
They the same. You trying to do Tibet Rouge?
No, I'm
Just
not.
say that. Don't sit there and say that's not the same color. Cause my key mark is long.
I don't think they're the same color. That's just my opinion.
Probably.
That's just my opinion.
Probably. Alright, so I'm gonna make her a quick key mark real fast, y'all. She want me to do that. See, this how long mine is. You see how long mine is? It comes all the way down. She don't want that. So I'm gonna make her a shorter one. Do not sit there popping that gum in my ear either. See, every time I'm trying to do a professional live, it's a ghetto come out. I gotta put my phone on charger here. Alright, so I don't know. I'm about to do the little Treasure, give me a key mark that you like so I could make it off of that then. Give me a key mark that you like. It's about to be time to break fast, and I don't know what we gonna eat. I don't have a clue, y'all.
This one's fine. I just picked it up off the banister, but
Try it on your head. You talking about you just picked it up off the banister?
you see how you just made Tootie run.
No, you getting on my nerves. I'm trying to finish this. Come on.
Okay.
And that one better not be too short. It better cover.
I wear it all the time. It's probably not too short. Probably wear it outside all the time.
Well, for the E, you're going to be around a lot of men. You're going to be walking past a lot of men. Do y'all ever dig in your ear with stuff? I be using combs. That's good? Or you want it longer?
Longer.
Yeah, go get a different one. Please, go get a different one.
Can we go off of this one? I don't know where any other ones are.
Get my burgundy one. That's a cute one. My burgundy one. Take that upstairs. Please don't. And put this back too on my green one. Put that back. Try and make all this stuff for me to clean up. Yo, I be digging in my ear. I be doing it with a red tail comb. But I stopped doing it with a red tail comb because I be busting my eardrums like that. But I'm just always digging in my ear. Oh. And I don't know what we want to eat. My husband said he's not going nowhere. He said y'all could miss me with that. So the first time when I was starting my live, yo, before cause somebody had my son was calling me, so I had to end that live, and I was sitting on the floor like this. Somebody gonna say I thought she ain't had no legs. When she got up, I was like, what the? I'm like, these people just won't let me be great. They just won't let me be great. You tried it on the burgundy one?
No.
Try it on real fast so you can make sure you like it, because I don't want to hear no stuff from you. See, that's why I don't wear Shayla's, because they be irritating me. You like that one?
Yeah, it's fine.
Come down here and look in the mirror and see. So I don't know where this attitude is. I'm about to lock her in the basement.
I don't have an attitude.
You about to be starving. Look in here. What you think about that one?
Fine.
You like it or you want it smaller?
Maybe a little smaller.
Which part?
Like here. Here.
To there?
Yeah. Is that too short?
What Kmart is your favorite Kmart?
I don't have a favorite.
You gotta have a favorite
I
Kmart.
just off the banister when I'm about to leave.
So you just don't want it that long in the back?
Yeah.
Alright, just take it over because I don't have time for this crap. Like, I do not. So y'all, when you making a overhead Kmart, all you do is fold the fabric like this, and that's it, and leave the part out for your headpiece. We always wear hooded Kmarts. We never wear Shayla's. So you just get you a piece of fabric, fold it in half. They are trying to get negative attention out of you. Yeah, that's what they be doing. But I be laughing. Because I be like, man, y'all people is crazy. Where's my scissors at, y'all? I got them. So Treasure said that she don't want her Kmart to be like real long. Y'all know she younger. She don't want it like. She normally do though. That's why I'm like, that's weird. It's probably just because it's for the E, because she normally don't do none of this. Like she don't do no swings. She don't do no Shayla's. She plain Jane, just like her mama. But she probably said, no, I'm not. So I'm folding it, and I want to make sure that the stretch is the way that my head gonna go through. Because if you don't, you won't be able to fit it, and it'll just be sliding off. So the part that stretches, that's the part that you'll sew down, and you want to make sure that you can fit your head through here without it being too tight. So I folded that in half, right? Folded that in half. And we had 4 yards of fabric. We had 4 yards, so if you, depending on how tall you are, 4 yards should be enough. So I'm just gonna put this one on top of this. Put this on top of here. Oh my back, y'all. I need a table for this. If I'm gonna be sewing like that, I would need me a table. She said she don't want this one that long, so I'm gonna cut it a little shorter. Cause I don't know, she's trying to find her husband, but she's too young. Like, she's too young right now. Y'all wanna know something too? Speaking of husbands, I told my daughter when she get married, whoever her husband is, they gonna have to live in the house with us for the first 2 years. So that they gonna be crazy and like try to hurt my daughter. I told her her husband gonna have to live with us for the first 2 years. So I'm cutting this really, really quick, y'all. Because I'm going to put it on the machine. And this is actually going to be the last part of our garment. Alhamdulillah. So I got one out the way. And then I got to do mine. And if I, knowing me, I'll get to the point that I'll be like, I'm wearing something I already got. I'm not even finna make no overgarment. I'm going to just wear something I already got. So what you could do is, like, if you already have one of these, just put the pin where that one stops at. For me, it's stopping right here, so I'm not gonna put a pin on it. I'm just gonna go to the machine and sew it down, because it's about to be time for us to eat soon, inshallah. So this is where hers is gonna stop at. And the only thing you're doing with this is sewing this down a straight line. Just sewing it down a straight line like that. But of course you want to hem it. But I'm not going to hem it. I'm going to just show y'all how it look. I'm not going to hem it on camera. So I'm going to have to get off camera and hem her, I'm going to have to hem her dress, attach the stomach part to the chest part, and that's gonna be that. I'm gonna be done. Alhamdulillah. Always do your back stitch. Always do your back stitch. Always do your back stitch. And just go straight down. And this is done, y'all. When I be like showing the styles of my garments and stuff like that, I hate that my phone is like this, y'all. I got a 2012 iPhone and both of my cameras is broke. The front camera is fuzzy and the back camera is broke, and I just refuse to get another phone because I'm just so frugal. So when I be showing my garments like that, like when I used to show them on Instagram and stuff like that, I would just put this over like that. And you can do it like this. You can have it like that. Or like y'all always see me wear my garment, I'll do it like one off the shoulder or something like that. You can showcase it like that. And that's your outfit, y'all. Tell me what would y'all rate this tutorial? A 1 to a 10. Tell me what y'all would rate it. Look at her. She's beautiful. Tell me what you rate my tutorial. A 10. Go, girl. Thank you. Psych, no, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. As always, thank y'all for watching my live. Thank y'all for sticking with me, being a part of the whole YouTube journey, period. But I'm going to leave this live up so that when y'all girls get ready to sew and y'all trying to find y'all some sewing motivation, y'all gonna be like, let me go to Faye's channel because she be showing it out for the girls. Get y'all a sewing machine and we gonna be sewing this summer, inshallah. Whatever y'all need me to answer for y'all, I will answer for y'all anytime. Like y'all want me to go live, sew something, y'all got a particular garment in mind, just let me know. Like I don't have a problem with it. It's the only thing is for me actually making a video like this, it's a little bit hard because I don't feel like after I done sew, I don't feel like editing, cropping, and taking this part out and taking that part out. So it is a lot easier to go live doing these type of videos. And if y'all want to see more of this stuff in the future, just let me know. It could be something as simple as how do you make ruffles? How do you do like balloon sleeves? How do you do a hoodie on a sweatshirt or something like that? It could be anything. Just let me know, and y'all already know I got y'all. So I'm about to finish this garment, clean this mess up, and then I'm gonna have to think if I'm gonna make me something new or just rock out with what I have already, because I think that's the way I'm gonna go. But until the next one, bye y'all. Thank y'all all the time. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.